Okay, did you leave me or I left you?
First of all, I left you because I got that little thing on the side.
Oh, you had a baby.
I had a little baby. Dang, homie.
I knew I was broken as hell. I knew that I was carrying a lot of stuff. I wanted a relationship, but there's no way I was gonna have it with all that baggage.
The seemingly flawless marriage of American Idol star Fantasia Barrino, who is renowned for her inspirational life story and strong voice, may not be as perfect as it originally appeared. Rumors about her husband Kendall Taylor's alleged adultery are circulating. Yes, you read correctly. The man who has frequently been called Fantasia's soulmate may be at the center of one of the most surprising scandals involving celebrity couples. After all, who doesn't enjoy a good scandal involving our favorite stars?
He was that. When I met him, I was like, yo, scary. We didn't make love till we married. That was one thing I wanted. I wanted somebody to see me for me, not Fantasia.
Fantasia and Kendall have always portrayed the image of a rock-solid marriage since tying the knot in 2015. From the outside, it seemed like they had it all: love, success, and a beautiful blended family. Fantasia, who has faced her fair share of challenges, often credited Kendall for helping her find peace and rediscover her worth. However, it now seems that their foundation might be cracking, with rumors swirling about Kendall's alleged infidelity. This isn't just any typical scandal. The whispers involve betrayal, lies, and trust issues that could potentially lead to a heartbreaking split. But before diving into the drama, let's rewind a bit. Fantasia and Kendall's love story felt like a fairy tale come to life. The pair met at a rooftop bar in North Carolina, and their connection was instant. Things moved quickly, really quickly. In fact, they got married just 3 weeks after meeting. From the outside looking in, it appeared to be a whirlwind romance that only happens in the movies.
We were sitting talking, and he was like, yo, I never thought I would marry a woman like you. And I was like, I'd marry you. He was like, what's good? I was like, what you want to do?
Behind the glitz and glamour of their public displays of affection, rumors that all may not be well have surfaced. Fantasia herself said that after talking with Kendall all night long, she knew he was the one. They skipped the slow and steady route and dove head first into marriage, even keeping their courthouse wedding a secret until later celebrating with a lavish ceremony on a yacht. Fans noticed that the couple wasn't showing up together in public as much as they used to. The whispers started when active social media posts filled with declarations of love started to disappear.
When we first met, the conversation, hearing his story, it wasn't something that I ran away from. I was attracted to it because I realized that we both are.
Naturally, fans were quick to draw conclusions, and rumors started to circulate that there might be problems in paradise. Some reports even claimed that Kendall had an affair and may have feigned childbirth with a different woman. Of course, these are just rumors at this point, but let's face it, where there's smoke, there's usually fire. Fantasia's followers, on the other hand, haven't wasted any time in defending her, highlighting the many obstacles she's already faced in her personal life, from overcoming financial difficulties early in her career to overcoming a tragic suicide attempt. Fantasia has continuously demonstrated resiliency.
I know sometimes when I get so upset with him and I can't stand him, he can't stand me, I'm like, this is a God thing. He put us together because we are out here helping other people. We're doing something.
Many fans believe that if anyone can overcome a scandal like this, it's Fantasia. They've flooded her social media with supportive messages, hoping she'll push through yet another difficult chapter in her life. Despite the rumors, some fans refuse to believe them without solid proof. A vocal group insists that it's unfair to judge Kendall based solely on speculation, arguing that until Fantasia or Kendall addresses the issue directly, it all remains gossip. This divide among fans has only fueled the drama, with social media buzzing with debates about the truth. Given Fantasia's past relationship struggles, the idea of her marriage being in trouble isn't entirely shocking.
We're showing them something they've never seen. Because of that, we're everyday testing. But I knew that he was the one for me and I was the one for him.
In the early days of her career, Fantasia found herself entangled in some messy public romances, most notably the high-profile affair with Antoine Cook, who was still married at the time. That relationship didn't just ignite media frenzy, it led to legal battles and intense public scrutiny that left Fantasia vulnerable. She even admitted to reaching a low point after the fallout from the affair, a moment that nearly cost her everything. So hearing rumors about Kendall now probably feels like deja vu for the singer, who's been down this painful road before. When Kendall first entered Fantasia's life, he seemed like the knight in shining armor, rescuing her from the emotional wreckage of her past relationships.
I feel like when people see us, which is why with a marriage so powerful and so strong, it's everyday tested.
Kendall's story is one of redemption. By his own admission, he didn't always walk the straight and narrow in his younger years, having faced legal issues and multiple arrests. However, he turned his life around, becoming a successful businessman and founding a nonprofit aimed at helping men find purpose and avoid the mistakes he made. It's clear why Fantasia fell head over heels for him. Kendall represented everything she needed at that time. A second chance, a clean slate, and someone who could understand her struggles. Fantasia has often credited Kendall with helping her rediscover her worth, sharing how broken she felt before meeting him. His constant affirmations that she was beautiful and worthy transformed her view on love.
So it's almost like we're tested because he's trying to show us what we're trying to show them.
Right. Ooh.
For years, Fantasia and Kendall seemed inseparable. They even co-authored a book, *No Crowns in the Castle*, where they offered relationship advice and spoke about the role of faith in their marriage. However, with these recent rumors swirling, it appears even the strongest love stories can be vulnerable to outside temptations. What makes this situation even more complicated is that Fantasia and Kendall have always been very open about their relationship. They've shared intimate details with fans, often publicly gushing over each other on social media. Kendall frequently called Fantasia his queen, and she often praised him as her rock. So when the online declarations of love suddenly stopped, fans quickly noticed. The silence was deafening, and it wasn't long before people began speculating that trouble was brewing behind the scenes.
I felt like the world was always all in I just wanted to do it my way. So he was like, well, it's good, let's go. And we got in the car and we went.
Fans have been quick to draw comparisons between Fantasia's situation and other high-profile celebrity couples who have faced similar challenges. One fan commented, Mary J. Blige, Wendy Williams, and Linda Matthews have all been through this with their husbands. Just because a man is dressed up doesn't mean he's decent. Shame on those men. It's true, we've seen this story unfold before. High-profile marriages often face immense pressure, and the temptations that come with fame can lead to disastrous outcomes. The public tends to expect these couples to live picture-perfect lives, but behind the scenes, the reality is often much messier. Another fan pointed out a practical concern, saying, hopefully, she had a prenuptial agreement. And let's be honest, in the world of celebrity divorces, that's often one of the first questions people ask. If the rumors of infidelity are true and Fantasia decides to walk away, the financial aspect could get complicated. Fantasia, who has worked hard to build her career and her empire, may need to protect what's rightfully hers if things take a turn for the worse. While fans speculate about what's really going on, both Fantasia and Kendall have remained tight-lipped. Neither has made any official statements about the rumors, which only adds fuel to the fire. Though the couple might be trying to handle this privately, living in the public eye makes it nearly impossible to escape scrutiny.
You're like, hold up, God. I didn't even see that in my husband. I didn't even notice that about him.
Amid all the personal drama, let's not forget that Fantasia's career is thriving. She's been receiving rave reviews for her performance in The Color Purple, which recently earned her a Golden Globe nomination. So, despite the chaos in her personal life, her professional success continues to rise. But how does that success feel when the person you thought you could lean on might no longer be there to support you? On the other hand, Kendall has been continuing his work with his nonprofit, Salute First, which aims to help men avoid the mistakes he once made. But if the rumors of infidelity are true, what does that say about the man who preaches redemption and personal growth? It's one thing to talk about being a better person, but living that truth is an entirely different challenge. Kendall's reputation could take a serious hit if these allegations prove to be more than just speculation. It's hard to say what the future holds for Fantasia and Kendall, but one thing is certain, the public is watching. Fantasia's fans have always been fiercely loyal, and they'll likely continue to stand by her no matter what happens. Whether she chooses to work things out with Kendall or decides to walk away, her supporters will be there to cheer her on. After all, this is a woman who has overcome more obstacles than most people face in a lifetime. So what do you think? Is this just another bump in the road for Fantasia and Kendall, or is it the end of their marriage? Should Fantasia give Kendall another chance, or is it time for her to cut her losses and move on? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. This story is far from over, and you won't want to miss the next chapter in Fantasia Barrino's life.